Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and another on the road video, but this time it's not good news. It's not good news, and something I found out that I wanted to give you an update on, but we'll get into that in a second. Don't forget, if you enjoyed today's video, please do give me a thumbs up. That will be a massive help. Don't forget to subscribe and join our Discord. The link is in the description. So, on to what I wanted to talk about today. If you were with us for Saturday's On The Road live stream, and there's a link coming up now in the top right hand corner if you want to catch that. I was trying in that stream to get to level 10 progression because, as you know, I'm trying to get all the trophies. I'm trying to get the Platinum Trophy for On The Road on the PS5, and some of these trophies are really difficult to get. One of them, though, was to reach level 10, and I was tantalisingly on about level 9.5. So the aim of Saturday's stream was to hopefully do enough and grab enough XP to be able to go to level 10 while we were on the stream. Now, I did do that, I'm pleased to say, and I did get the trophy. Now, unlocking the level 10 trophy gave me another slot to buy a truck. And there is another trophy. Lots of trophies, they're hard to get. There's another trophy for having 9 trucks and 9 trailers. So by getting to level 10 progression, it allowed me that extra slot to be able to get 9 trucks. So off stream, I did that. And then I thought, oh, I quite enjoyed that run on Saturday. Yesterday, I thought I'll do another run. I'll do another big run now, because all I need to do is get some trucks, one up to 10,000 kilometers on the clock, one to 100,000 and one to 500,000. We talked about this before. This is a massive grind. So I set up quite a long journey. I'm doing one now, as you can see, over 600 kilometers. I did similar yesterday, right from the top of the map down to Stuttgart, with a couple of stops on the way just to try and build up some kilometers. And when I got to the end of that run yesterday, I looked at the reward screen, and this was really strange. I was still stuck at level 10. Now, this might not be news to some of you, but I know there are a lot of you that are in the early stages of the game still, and you're currently looking at the game, and you're currently looking at what the progression system is like and the incentives to play the game. And I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to flick it up now, once you get to level 10, you can see it there in the top left hand corner, that's it. Progression wise, that is it. You can't go to level 11. There's nothing beyond level 10. Now that makes sense why it's a trophy to get to level 10, but I thought we would then go on to, you know, up to 20, 30, 40, 50 and beyond. Now, we've already said that as far as finances goes, you can make as much money as you want, and up there I've got, what, 25 million euro? I can't spend it on anything. I can't spend it on anything. I can buy new trucks, but I can only have a certain amount of employees. So there's the trucks. Trailers are what they are. Employees are what they are. But you can customize each of your trucks a little bit. But what can you use the money for? So progression wise, there's nothing there for the money at the moment. You can't do anything. You can't do anything with that money. So setting up jobs, what incentive is there to set up jobs for our employees? I don't know. So then the next thing is, okay, well, let's level up. Now, leveling up, all leveling up has done so far in the game, as I mentioned, it unlocks new slots here for you to be able to get an additional truck each time. An additional trailer, as you can see there, I've got available slots because I've unlocked them as I've been progressing. But right now, level has stopped, so there's no incentive there. So you can't spend the money, you can't get an additional level. So apart from, now, for me personally, apart from going for these distance trophies that I need for the Platinum, I personally have no incentive at all to play the game. Now you might say, well, just play the game to play the game. You know, go from A to B, do some deliveries. Yeah, you can do that, and of course that is the core sort of aspect of the game. But well, then we come down to the contracts. The contracts are all very samey. There's no map expansion. You're just travelling through Germany. It all becomes a little bit samey. Now let me tell you, to get to level 10 in the progression, according to the PlayStation list, I've got 64 hours in this game. This is in the PS5 version. In the PS4 version, I spent a lot of hours. I can't remember how many. However, when I came over to the PS5 version, I started a new file. I started a new save file. So I've got, let's just call it 64 hours in the PlayStation 5 version. So it's going to take you 64 hours to get to level 10. You might do it a little bit quicker. Once you get to level 10, once you've got all your employees, by then you'll have all your trucks, all your trailers. What's the incentive after that in playing on the road? I'm trying to find one. Now we talked on Saturday, as we always do, about what potential is there for new stuff to come. We know that there are some additional trailers coming, the bulk liquid transporting trailers. There are some new trucks. We don't know whether we're buying those with real money or whether we're going to be able to use some company money to get those. But then again, if you do buy those trucks, what are you going to do? You're going to do the same missions. What we need is some additional gameplay, and certainly we need to go beyond level 10. Now, like I said a few minutes ago, going beyond level 10 doesn't really do anything apart from give you maybe some bragging rights as to how long you've played the game. And you might be level 3, and you'll look at somebody on YouTube and say, oh, look at these guys, they're level 20. That's pretty good, they've been playing this a long time. You can't do that. You're stopping at level 10 now. And I don't understand, because I did notice at the end of the last job that I did, it did award me some reputation. I think it's called reputation points in On The Road. I don't believe it's called XP. So it did award me some reputation, but the bar stayed on level 10. Now for me, and I'm only saying this, from my own personal opinion, you may have other views. If you do, please by all means drop them in the comments below. But for me, only being able to get to level 10 is quite a big thing. I like to progress. In other games that we played, Train Life was the same. Train Life, we got up to level 100 if you played it that long, and then you reset back to 0 again, but you were still playing the same game. That was odd. In Train Sim World, you can carry on with your level. It's infinite. You can just keep going, and that's fine. And again, in things like Train Sim World, it doesn't mean much, but it's nice to look and say, oh right, well, to get to that level, I've had to put all these hours in. It's a kind of recognition, if nothing else, of how long you've played it. So to me, that is just more bad news on top of what I already thought. So this game desperately, in my opinion, needs some, as well as all the other things we talked about, like the fog in the distance and the graphical things that need updating, etc, etc. It definitely needs shouting out for some gameplay additions, something new to be able to do in the game. Now, whether that is new types of contracts, new types of trucks that perform those contracts, I don't know, but it's desperately going to need something to keep me playing this as much as I have done before. I will still play it. I do want to try to edge towards those trophies, although 500,000 kilometres is a massive ask. A massive ask. Especially when, to check how many kilometres we've got in each truck, we would have to keep swapping drivers and jumping in the truck to actually be able to see how many kilometres we've got. You can't do that on a summary screen anywhere. I mean, even that, if you're chasing the trophies, would be helpful. So, that's today's update. That's just my feelings on it. I'm disappointed, but again, it doesn't surprise me. What do you guys think? Does it bother you that you get to level 10? Would you even get to level 10? Would you have stepped off the game by that time if there's been no updates? I kind of know, all you regulars, I kind of know what you think from Saturday's live stream and all the other content we've got with On The Road, but yeah, drop me a comment. Don't forget, drop me a like if you've enjoyed the video, join the debate, come on to Discord, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.